All right, welcome. We're live here at West Fargo High School at Essentia Packer Stadium on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, getting ready for junior varsity soccer between the Grand Forks Central Knights and the West Fargo Packers. Grand Forks Central on your screen there in the white jerseys, warming up, getting ready for the game, and the Packers over there on the left-hand side of the field in green. Not much to talk about as far as JV is concerned, but I do want to let you know that we were able to schedule a football game for tomorrow night, as we originally had Kindred versus Turtle Mountain, but Turtle Mountain canceled their fall sports season, so that left tomorrow night wide open on our schedule. And late last night we locked down Endel and Maple Valley on the road, taking on the Richland Colts. That will kick off live at about 7 o'clock here tomorrow night on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. So we're certainly looking forward to that one. We appreciate Spencer Tim, the athletic director down at Richland, for allowing us to come down and broadcast that game. We certainly appreciate that. Speaking of athletic directors, we want to thank Jay DeCan for allowing us to come here to West Fargo to broadcast these games. And of course, all Packer games, all home Packer games for soccer and volleyball live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. So if your team is playing West Fargo in West Fargo, we'll have the game for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Taking a look at the EDC standings for varsity boys soccer. Coming into today, Red River is on top with a record of 5-1. West Fargo right behind them in the number 2 spot at 5-2. Fargo Davies 4-2 overall, with the Cheyenne Mustangs at 3-0-2. Grand Forks Central Knights 2 wins, 2 losses, 3 ties. Then they are followed by Fargo South with a win, 3 losses, and 2 ties. Fargo North with 1 win and 6 losses and no ties. And Shanley, no wins, 5 losses, and 2 ties. And that rounds out your 8 teams in the EDC. So if the season ended today, it'd be Red River, West Fargo, Fargo Davies, and Cheyenne in the state tournament in October, with Central trailing right on the heels of the Mustangs. And a win here would help clip that distance a little bit in the varsity game tonight. Let's take a peek over at the WDA side of things here for boys soccer. Legacy Century, Bismarck High, and Minot are your top 4 teams. Legacy 5 wins, no losses, and 2 ties. Century 5 wins, no losses, and 2 ties. Bismarck High Demons are 5-1-1. Minot 4-2-1. Jamestown Blue Jays 3-4-0. Dickinson 2-5-0, Mandan 1-6-0, and Williston still looking for their first win. They're at 0-7 coming into today's matchups. Back over to the EDC side of things. Other games being played tonight here on September 10th for varsity action. We have the game that'll be right here at this field between the Packers and the Knights. And then the Mustangs are up at Cushman Field taking on the Red River Rough Riders. Fargo Davies are at Grant Kwame Field at Fargo South taking on the Bruins. Fargo North, the Spartans, are at Sid Sickey Stadium taking on the Shanley Deacons. I'm interested in that game there. Those are your two sitting in the 7 and 8 spot there. Fargo North won. Matter of fact, their lone win was over Shanley, and they'll play them again tonight. So we'll see if Fargo North can beat them again, or if Shanley will get the revenge, I guess you could say, on that one. So we'll get our camera ready here as we're about ready to go here in the first half of this one here. Once again, boys junior varsity soccer here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We'll just have general commentary. We do have rosters today, so we'll call out names as... and that one hits the post. And then it'll be booted out of bounds for a corner kick for West Fargo. So near opportunity there for West Fargo. One thing I forgot to bring was a paperweight. That was Jonathan Putnam with the shot. Corner kick will come from the near corner. And that's going to be punched away. And loose ball picked up there by the Knights defenders. They'll get it out to the near sideline where the Packers will pick it up. roll out for a Packers throw-in. I'm going to try and find some paperweight here, and that way these rosters don't blow away on me. All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll, hopefully, maybe. Nope. And opportunity, and that one is batted down. Once again, varsity action coming up at about 7 o'clock live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We sure hope that you can join us for that game. We want to thank our viewers as earlier today our YouTube channel surpassed the 5,000 subscriber mark, and that is certainly awesome. A couple years ago, we were battling to get to 1,000, and then once we hit 1,000, the clicks just kept coming. The subscriptions just kept coming, and here we are like 3 years into this and just a little over the 5K mark now. We certainly appreciate our viewers for following us online on our social media pages, as both our Twitter and our Facebook are nearing the 1,900 mark now. If you want to follow us and help us get a little bit closer to that mark, you can do so on Twitter at msportsnetlive. And then on Facebook, you just simply type in Magnitude Sports on the Facebook bar and search bar and give us a like and follow on there. We'd appreciate that. And then on YouTube, of course, right underneath this video is the subscribe button, and then you can hit the bell to select your subscription preference of all, none, or customized. And how Google and YouTube work the customized thing is beyond me. I can only make a guess. So. But whatever you select for a preference under alerts, that works for us. We just want you to subscribe. So. Now we booted out of bounds. That will be a throw-in from the near corner. As the clock continues to roll with 33 minutes. Not quite from the near corner, but close to it. One shot on goal, and it came almost immediately after the opening kickoff, as the Packers would hit the post on that shot, and the Knights would booted out of bounds for a corner kick, and that's been pretty much the action so far. Some nice passing there. We'll see if the Packers can catch up to that one. No, it's going to roll over the goal line, the end line there, and that'll be a goal kick for the Knights. So once again, JV and varsity soccer today, 5 and 7 o'clock respectively. We got Enderlin Maple Valley and the Richland Colts, Enderlin Maple Valley Falcons and the Richland Colts in high school football tomorrow. That should be an entertaining matchup from Colfax, North Dakota. That one will kick off at 7 o'clock with a pregame starting at approximately 6:45-ish. Give or take about a 5-minute window on that. And then next week, we'll have some more soccer and volleyball for you. More soccer, less volleyball, as Packers and Mustangs both have away games next week. So we'll have some soccer for you. And then we do have one Packer home game next week. That's the game against Shanley on Tuesday. So we'll have that live for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network as well. There's another shot, a little bit wide right. Just under 31 minutes to go now here in the first half of play. Once again, you can get DVD copies of any of our game broadcast by going to msportsnet.com/DVD. Have all the information right there on how you can get your hands on a DVD copy of this game or the varsity game or any past games featuring the Packers or the Knights. If we've done a Packers or Knights broadcast in the last 3 years, then you can get that game on DVD if that is of interest to you. Once again, msportsnet.com/DVD. Centering pass didn't quite have enough juice on it. An easy save there for the goalie. Also, broadcast coverage brought to you by Healing Touch Chiropractic, Giant Seeds, Uber and Uber Eats, Game Time, Banner Buzz, along with Midco providing the internet signal for all Packer home games. Packer home soccer games, I should clarify. And we certainly appreciate them for that. And that one will roll a little bit wide to the left. It's the third shot of the game here for the West Fargo Packers. Once again, junior varsity soccer action happening here right now on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Varsity game between the Knights and the Packers set for a 7 p.m. kick. We'll have that live for you. So if you're watching now, you want to pass the word along to your friends, certainly do that. YouTube.com/Magnitude Sports is where they need to go. Or they can watch it on the website. You can also get it on your home TV. If your TV has the YouTube app, which most TVs these days do, just use the search function to find Magnitude Sports, and then you'll see this game with a little red live box on the bottom corner, and select the play button, and you're rocking and rolling on your home TV with junior varsity soccer. Trying to create an opportunity there, and that shot got deflected, didn't go very far. Knights will try and clear it out to the near sideline and out of bounds, and I believe that'll be a Packer throw-in, and it is. And now the Knights will get it on incorrect throw-in. Have both feet planted, and the ball has to come from behind your head and over it for it to be a legal toss-in. Packers will get the free kick here as we crack the egg on the 25-minute mark of the ball game. And was he onside? Looks like he was. And that nice defensive play there by the Knights. I believe that was Brody Kendall. A substitution here for West Fargo before the throw-in. There's a shot and picked up, dropped back, looking for an opportunity. And there's a shot from about 30 yards out, and a nice job there by Kendall to stop that one. Knights will get it out to the far sideline and bring it upfield. So Knights throwing coming up here. Free kick for the Packers. 24 minutes and change remaining here in the first half. Battle for the ball at midfield. And the Knights will come away with it. Now the Packers get it back. They'll go out of bounds for a Packer throw-in over on the far side there. That's Savan Koshnow, excuse me, Koshnow. With the ball in hand at the moment. Tosses up to his teammate, Jose Eusis. Another throw in here for the Packers, as that one just barely went over the line on that far side. Two number 12s on the field there for West Fargo as that shot is saved. And that one will be booted away just shy of midfield, touched up there on by the Packers. And I believe one of them is Isaac Fitz and the other one is free kick coming up here. And subs coming in for the Knights. So Isaac Fix is one of the number 12s, and then the other number 12 is Ibrahim Tarawali. Well, it's been a, what's the word I'm looking for here? Fast isn't the word I'm looking for, but above average paced first half here as the clock keeps continuing to tick. And he was in line with that last defender, and it's an opportunity, and it's a goal. The goal was scored by that young man right there. That is Savan Koshnow, I believe is how you say it. And it's 1-0 West Fargo now on the goal by Koshnow. Also, for the Packer fans, it is senior night tonight, so that'll occur before the start of the varsity game. We'll have that live for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, in addition to the game broadcast. 20 minutes to go, just under 20 minutes here in the first half. That'll be a Packer throw in there. Sivan Koshnow will toss it in. He has the goal if you're just joining us here. He scored it about 3 minutes ago. If you missed it, you can use the DVR feature to rewind and watch it again. And then whenever you want to return to live action, you just simply click the word live and you're back. That works on websites, mobile devices, as well as your home television. And once again, DVD copies of this game and all games can be ordered on our website at msportsnet.com/DVD. Centering pass, and the goalie comes out. Stops that Packer threat from happening. Knights trying to work it upfield here. So far, so good. Got it halfway. And the Packers touch up on it, but the Knights maintain possession. $16:20 and counting to go here in the first half, and a 1-0 lead for West Fargo in the junior varsity game. Savon Kushnow, a junior forward, scoring the goal for the Packers JV squad. And turn it around. He gets, and there's another goal. Scoring the goal is Axel Navarro, a senior midfielder, number 6 for the Packers. We'll let our clock start now as we're a couple seconds behind. It's a first shot towards the net there for the Knights here in the JV game. Comes with just shy of 13 minutes remaining in the first half. And there will be a second shot. So back-to-back shots now for the Knights as they start to appear to gain a little bit of momentum. We'll see if the Packers can take it away from them here quickly or not. 12 seniors between JV and varsity. We'll recognize those 12 seniors between games here, as it is senior night for the Packers here at Essentia Health Packers Stadium in West Fargo. 2-0 Packers. Goals by Savan Kashno. And then the other goal by number 16, Axel Navarro. I almost forgot to write that one down, but luckily I remembered the jersey number. Now I have a whistle here. Free kick for the Knights. 11 minutes and change to go here in the first half. Clear to the near sideline here by the Packer defenders. Knights will pick it up. Some nice footwork there to maintain possession and set up an opportunity. Nice defensive play there by Carson Ency, a sophomore, to set up the corner kick for the Knights. Taking the corner kick will be Hazem Amajor, if I'm saying that correctly. Oops, wrong way with the button there. Just apologize. Pass across the net, gets deflected out towards the far sideline. Knights will chase it down, maintain possession of the ball. Now roll out of bounds. I do believe that will be, yes, it will be a corner kick for the Knights. I thought it was touched that Packer defender there last, but I was 100% sure at first. So the corner kick will come in towards the top of the 18 and deflected out. Knights control it and they try to move it back in. Free kick for the Packers as a handball was called there. Once again, if the ball touches any part of the arm from the shoulder down to the fingertips, it's considered a handball. And he was offside, according to that far side official there. I'll set up a free kick for the Knights. 8.5 to go here, first half of play. Junior Varsity Soccer live on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. And another whistle and another free kick will be set up here for the Knights. by disease to foe. I think I mispronounced the first name. The last name I got it. He's one toss who made the toss for West Fargo. Abidiz is what I was supposed to say. Try and say it fast, it comes out wrong, so I apologize. Just under 7 minutes to go now. Throwing for West Fargo. They'll control it in midfield. Center it, pass it through, and the Knights will take it away. Deflection there on the clear and a loose ball. And that will go in for goal number 3. That is the second goal for Savan Koshno. Two goals for that young man right there, and help the Packers get to a 3-0 lead. Oh, chip inside. And that one will get deflected. I'm not sure who touched it last. We'll see what the official calls. It's calling for a corner kick. Touched last by the Knights. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Once again, junior varsity soccer action live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. Corner kick comes in from the near corner. Knights will try and clear it, and they will do so for the moment. And then they'll get it back, and now they have a better chance of clearing it. And that is a much better clear this time around. They'll get it out towards the far side of the field. Nice little spin move there to get around the defender, but then you had the ball poked away from him, and a whistle and out of bounds. Or no, check that. Whistle not out of bounds. Free kick for the Knights. Nice defensive play there to get it out of bounds and throw in Knights. There's another opportunity, and that one's in. Scoring that goal, we'll see if I can get it right this time. Abdiaz's Tafo, I believe is how you say that one, and he got the goal with about 7 seconds remaining. Make it 4-0 West Fargo, 4 goals on 8 shots, and that'll bring us to halftime. Junior varsity action, West Fargo Packers 4, Grand Forks Central Knights 0. It's halftime. We'll be back after this with the second half of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Order your copy of this game or any of our previous game and event broadcasts on DVD by visiting our website. Just email us the required information found on our website, and we'll mail you your copy of today's game or event on DVD. Orders take approximately 3 to 4 days to arrive. Larger orders could take longer. For all the info on how to order your copy of today's game on DVD, visit our website at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, boys, phones off. Here we go.
You taped it. Thank you, boys. This one was 18, didn't it?
Koto Coco.
Shem, boys, drink your milkshake.
Sorry, guys.
Do you need a sales sign for your store? Maybe displays to light up your booth at trade shows? Or perhaps you are looking for something personal to make birthday of that special someone extra special? No matter what your need is, at Banner Buzz, we have got you covered. This is how it works. Choose from thousands of display products, customize your sizes, or pick from our standard options. For the design, you can create it using our user-friendly design tools. Upload your own artwork, or ask our experienced designers to design it for you for free. Place your order using your credit card, and get it delivered right to your doorsteps right on time. Yes, it's that easy. What's more, our amazing customer happiness advisors are always available to answer any query or concern. So what are you waiting for? Have promotional or decoration plans? Make it visible only with Banner Buzz. To know more and get started, visit bannerbuzz.com today.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport. and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Download Game Time today.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
All right, welcome back at Essentia Health Packer Stadium in the campus of West Fargo High School. The Packers leading the Grand Forks Central Knights 4-0, 8 shots to 2 in favor of the Packers. Goals scored in the junior varsity game here. The first one by Savan Kushno, the second one by Axel Navarro, the third one by Savan Kashnow, and then the fourth one by Abdi Aziz Tafo. And Tafo gets goal number 4, and it's 4-0 at halftime. I was informed during the halftime break that we're having only a 5-minute halftime instead of the normal 10, and also that there'll be a running clock here in the second half. And the reason for that, usually running clock goes into effect when there's a 5-goal lead, but the reason for that is they want to get the junior varsity game done so that we can get to senior night and get the varsity game started on time. So that's the reason for the running clock in the second half. And we're underway here in the second half of play. Once again, 4-0 West Fargo. 2 of the 4 goals scored by Savan Kashno. He's number 14 if you see him out there on the field for West Fargo. West Fargo in the green going from left to right. And Grand Forks Central in the white going from right to left on your screen as you see it. Out of bounds. Packer throwing. Just under 38 minutes to go. Once again, if you're just joining us here in the second half, we were informed at halftime that there will be a running clock here in the second half, and we only had a 5-minute halftime. And that is, the reasoning for that is so that we can get to senior night after the JV game concludes and still get the varsity game to close on time. 12 seniors for West Fargo who will be recognized between games here. We'll recognize the seniors for Grand Forks Central in our broadcast as well. Some schools recognize the seniors from others and some don't. And then some schools do in one sport and they don't in another sport. So we'll see what happens at halftime here, or between games, excuse me. Matter of fact, if memory serves me correctly, I believe the first time I saw that happen was at a West Fargo versus Fargo North softball game when the Packers would recognize the seniors from Fargo North. And I don't even think Fargo North knew that was going to happen. That was a really cool moment. And hopefully all the schools will do that eventually as we move forward here. One hop, and that's snagged out of the air. I don't have a number 0 on the, or 00 on the junior varsity roster. I have a guess at who's playing goalie for West Fargo, but I don't want to say just in case I'm wrong. My guess is that it's Arissa Kasembo playing goalie for West Fargo, but I could be wrong on that, as he normally suits up for varsity goal, but Matt Larson has been getting some playing time in varsity goal for the Packers, so we'll see if Larson starts the varsity game or not. Out of bounds, and couldn't see which way the flag was pointing. I believe it's a goal kick, and it was, yep. Free kick set up here for West Fargo on the whistle. Once again, we have a running clock here in the second half. Usually that goes into effect with a 5-goal lead, but due to senior night between games, they want to get through the junior varsity game as soon as possible. That was Hoshnow. I think the K is silent, actually, who went off the field there a little shaken up. Hopefully he'll be okay. He does half of the Packer goals. He has 2 of the 4 Packer goals in this game. So hopefully he'll be back out on the field there for West Fargo. And 32-23 and counting. I think it was number 14 who went out. He must have came back in already, or either that or they have two 14s on the team, one of the two. But that'll be a handball.
Open up, Eve! Eve! Open up! Half the field! Black Panther.
We have a Packer down on the field here, slow to get up. It appears to be Ibrahim Tarawali who is slow to get up, but he will hobbling a little bit there, but it looks like he's trying to hobble it off, we'll put it that way. Once again, a running clock here in the second half, and that's not due to the 4-0 lead, it's due to the fact that Packer athletic officials want to get to senior night as soon as possible. So they set a 5-minute halftime instead of 10 minutes, and then a running clock in the second half. Both coaches agreed to it, and that's where we're at. he'll be offsides. That's where the whistle will come in at. He was in front of that last defender when the ball was passed to him. That's what draws that offside call. He has to be in front or directly side by side with that last defender when the ball was passed. Otherwise, he'll be whistled for the offside. 4-0 lead here for the West Fargo Packers. All 4 goals scored in the first half of play. 2 of them by Savan Hushnow. He scored the first and the third goal. Second goal was scored by Axel Navarro. And the 4th goal by Abdi Aziz Tafo. And there'll be a throw-in instead of a free kick. Knights looking to create an opportunity here, and that shot will go a little bit wide right. It's only the 3rd shot of the game here for the Knights, as they got the first 2 in the first half. Here's an opportunity. One-on-one, and it's deflected and then booted out of bounds. Nice defensive play there by Ibrahim. Check that, wrong number 12. It's Isaac Fitz who boots it out of bounds for the corner kick there on one of the better opportunities for the Knights in this game to try and get it into the net. But a nice save there by who we believe is Kasimbo to kind of deflect it off his foot. And then Fitz was right there to boot it out of bounds. Knights will have to try again off the corner kick. So we have 20 minutes to go here. 20 minutes and change. Corner kick comes in, and it's headed away. Right back to the Knights. Kasimbo will punch that one down and scurry his way to the ball. Centering pass, no Knights there, and a near disaster there for the Packers as they will get it out on the sideline. It'll be a throw-in instead of a corner kick. But a dangerous play there in front of the net. Packers survive it. Nice through pass there, and the Packers are able to control it. Now it's a foot race, and out of bounds for a Packer throw-in. Oh no, check that, Knights throw-in apparently. It looked like it was out on the Knights, but I guess I was wrong on that. Right now, Grand Forks Central leads. I believe they're playing Fargo South, if I'm not mistaken. No, check that. Let me double check it. I actually think they're playing West Fargo Cheyenne in boys tennis. Whoever they're playing, the Knights are up 7-0. Let me pull that up for you here. I believe it's West Fargo Cheyenne. Yes, it is. They are now leading the Mustangs 7-0 in boys tennis. Well, if we get a final before this one goes final, we'll let you know about that. But right now, Knights up 7-0 over the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs in boys tennis. Here's a centering pass, and that one will go out of bounds behind the goal. And a goal kick here for the Packers. Just over 16.5 remaining here in the junior varsity game. Once again, a running clock is in effect, and it's not because of the 4-goal lead. They want to get to senior night as soon as possible. And that's the reasoning for the running clock here in the second half. But to be honest with you, I don't think we've had a reason to stop the clock, even if we weren't doing a running clock. So I think we'd still be at the same point that we were, even if we were not running a running clock right now. We've had no goals scored in the second half, no yellow or red cards, no significant injuries, a couple players shaken up, that's about it. One of those two players is back on the field already, so that's good news. In case you didn't get the memo, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans will open up the NFL season tonight on NFL Network. Kickoff, I believe, is set for 7 p.m. Last time I checked the weather forecast, it was raining in Kansas City, so that would be an interesting game there between the Texans and the Chiefs. And they are allowing a maximum of 2,000 fans into the stadium down there at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. All 2,000 of them are required to wear a mask. But it's nice to see some real fans in the professional sports world. See a bunch of cardboard cutouts in Major League Baseball. If you're a wrestling fan, WWE has done something kind of interesting. They've set up monitors in each of the seats, so you got a live person via I don't know if it's like a webcam or what, but they're watching wrestling via their webcam from their home, but they're still in the seats via a TV monitor, which I thought was really cool. And they only have it on one side. That's the side where the actual TV camera is. It's kind of like the backdrop, you could say, and the rest of the arena is empty. And I was thinking maybe Major League Baseball should do that. Well, if you caught the tail end of that conversation, it started with the comment that they're allowing 2,000 fans at Arrowhead Stadium for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. And last time I checked, it was raining in Kansas City. And that is an outdoor facility, so if it's still raining there, that would be an interesting game. Kickoff of the NFL season at 7 o'clock tonight on the NFL Network. Kind of hard to see with the shadow casting over the near sideline there. Even a white ball gets drowned out by the blackness. .5 to go here in the second half. All 4 goals for the Packers scored in the first half of play. 2 of the 4 goals scored by Savan Hoshnow. Subs will come in for West Fargo. .11 to go in this one. Senior night, I was told, was going to start ASAP after this game finishes. So we will not have much of a post-game show on this one for you, as we want to get back on the air for senior night. Once again, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. So right underneath this video, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you'll find the subscribe button. You can click on the bell and select your alert preference of all, none, or customized. I think the word is personalized, actually. And how that works, you'd have to ask Google and YouTube. I'm not sure how that works, but I'm sure it does work, otherwise they wouldn't offer the option. And then our Facebook and Twitter nearing the 1,900 mark. We certainly appreciate you following us on social media. I think we were, last time I looked, we were like 12 or 14 likes away from 1,900 on our Facebook page. I think we're just shy of 100, like maybe 90-ish or so on Twitter for 1,900 followers. And then our YouTube channel, right around 11 o'clock this morning, surpassed the 5,000 subscriber mark. I'm not sure where we're at currently, but I know we're at least 5,001. So to those 5,000, or actually we're at 5,018 because I took a photo of it on put it on my personal Facebook page earlier. So it's 5,018 plus whoever has subscribed since then. So thank you very much for following us on social media. We certainly appreciate that. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook are the three you can find us on. And this could be one of opportunity here for the Knights, and a little bumping there and a whistle. I believe we're going to have a penalty kick here for the Knights coming up. Oh, it was just outside the penalty box, so it'll be a free kick from about 19 yards away. You can see there the black line. And the ball's about a yard out from the black line. Had it been a little bit further in, that would have been a penalty kick for Grand Forks Central. We'll see if the Knights can get on the board here. Lining up to take the kick is Zach Muhammad. And Muhammad, and there's a whistle right away, and we'll see what the call is here. Looks like they're going to redo the kick. I missed it. I didn't see the reasoning for it, but we'll redo the kick. Just under 8 minutes to go now. Once again, Zach Muhammad will take the kick. And now ricochet near side of the goal. And another opportunity will go wide left. .727 and counting. West Fargo set up for the goal kick. Now we boot it away and whistle. Well, the ball will be sent back, and we'll redo this one as well. So we cracked the egg on the 7-minute mark to go yet. Deflected out of bounds. That should be a Packer throw-in. 12 seniors for the Packers. Some of them, 3 of them on JV, 9 of them on varsity. You got 10 seniors for the Grand Forks Central Knights. The majority of those on varsity as well. Bryce Bushy, the lone senior. Now check that, Bryce Bushy and Karma Tamang, the 2 lone seniors on the JV roster for the Knights. You got Wyatt Peterson, Mohamed Salad, Baylor Antilia, Nick Veris, Andres Moreno, Colton Mitchell, Jackson Mako, and Joey Kennelly, the seniors on the varsity squad for Grand Forks Central. Now, over the years, I've been told it's Macho, I've been told it's Mako. I talked to the coach before the JV game started, and he told me to go with Mako, so that's what we're going to go with in the varsity game tonight for the Knights. And if the Mako/Macho family is watching right now, you can send us a Twitter message or a Facebook message and tell us if I'm going to have it right or not in the varsity game, if I go with Mako. But he's been a fun player to watch last couple years here. Grand Forks Central, the Packers, Fargo Davies Eagles. Even the Mustangs have had some good soccer teams the last 2 or 3 seasons. Fargo South kind of stepping it up last season, struggling a little bit right now, but they kind of started out last year struggling, then they picked it up towards the end of the season and cranked it into full throttle mode and actually made it to the state tournament after a weak start to the season. So we'll see if Fargo South can do that again or not this year. Red River having a pretty decent soccer year so far this year as well. Shanley and Fargo North struggling. But Grand Forks Central, they could definitely use a win against the Packers tonight, as they are chasing the tails of the Mustangs for that number 4 and number 5 spot in the EDC standings. Once again, the top 4 teams from the EDC and the top 4 teams from the WDA will make the state tournament that will be played here in Fargo in October. And right now, the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs sitting at 4. Grand Forks Central Knights sitting at 5. Packers were at 4 last week, and then they would get a win. Grand Forks Central would defeat Davies, and the Deacons would lose to Red River. And as a result of those 2 outcomes, that would bump West Fargo from 4 to number 2 in one night. So West Fargo sitting at number 2 right now in the EDC standings. Grand Forks Central at number 5. But that win over Davies, I believe, was last Thursday night for the Knights. Try and say that 3 times fast. Last Thursday night for the Knights. I believe you just got a verbal warning there. Once again, if you're just joining us, we are under a running clock here in the second half. That way we can get to senior night for the West Fargo Packers. They have 12 seniors they need to recognize during senior night tonight. And we will be going off the air just as long as we absolutely need to, and we'll come right back and make sure that we get senior night for the Packers live. But we do need to make some adjustments with our equipment between games, so hopefully they'll give us enough time to do that. I'm pretty confident that they will, and plus I can do what I need to do pretty fast too. I've done this for 3 years now, so. There's a whistle. I believe that's a foul on West Fargo. Should be a free kick for the Knights. And that will indeed be the case. And that will be the final kick of the match, and it's saved, and that'll bring us to our final score. 4-0 West Fargo in the junior varsity game. Once again, you can find us on YouTube, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports, Sportsnet Live. Add the live part there to find us on Twitter, or search for Magnitude Sports on Facebook. We're going to go off air for a little bit. We'll come back with senior night. Once again, your final score: West Fargo Packers 4, 2 goals by Savan Hoshno, and then he scored the first and the third goals. Alex Navarro scored the second goal, and Abdi Aziz Tafo scored goal number 4 for the Packers, and your final score 4-0. We'll be back in a few minutes with senior night here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.